Is Captain Marvel the MCU's biggest flop?
And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. I'm joined with my ever lovely co-hosts Dolfo and Daniel.
Hi.
And today we're going to be going over the Marvel starring Brie Larson, Iman Vellani, and Teyonah Parris. We're sorry if we butchered that last one. As always, we're going to be going over a spoiler and spoiler-free review.
Guys, make sure you guys stay to the very end.
We're going to be giving our thoughts, our theories, and, leads the MCU forward because this movie's cooking.
But first of all, the non-spoiler review. Letter grades, baby.
Ooh. Cooking.
Ooh,
Let's
cooking.
start.
Oh, start with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You haven't talked, he hasn't talked this whole time.
I'm giving this movie a C minus.
I'm giving this movie a C- as well.
I'm giving this movie an A-.
A-?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you would.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
knew
it's a
you
great
would.
movie.
No, it's not.
I will tell you guys, 100%. I think this is what a comic book movie is supposed to be. 100%. It's fast paced. Like it was a great movie. It was a lot of fun. It's what a comic book movie was supposed to be. The same with The Flash. The Flash was like a really fast paced, really fun movie. It's just The Flash had more issues in part with like the way they tried to explain some things. Like I think that's the closest
this
comparison
movie
I can
was
do.
better than The Flash. I think I gave The Flash like a D.
No,
I like The
you
Flash better
definitely
than
gave
this
it better. No?
No.
You never given out a D before.
Yeah, I have. I've given a bunch of D's before.
No, not to The Flash. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. His ass never gives D's.
B plus.
B plus?
B plus.
B plus.
I thought I heard D+.
No, you B plus, 100%. I knew you gave
I
it a
guess.
great. Yeah, you gave it a great.
We
grade.
all gave it a
Yeah,
B.
Yeah.
Did we all give it
Yeah.
a B?
Yeah.
It was a great movie, and that's why I gave this movie a better grade than The Flash because
I like
it's a
The Flash
better
better.
movie
You
than
like The Flash better?
Well, you
Yeah,
like The Flash
obviously.
better too.
I guess I did. but-
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I knew he was remembering it wrong. That's why, like, I look back and I look at the grades I gave out because of that. It's a good way to rank the movies that I'm enjoying now.
Okay, so let's go over them again. Me and Daniel are a C-. What were you again?
A minus.
A-. Okay,
Yeah, I give it
cool.
a better grade than The Flash. But we do love to compare on this podcast to the critics.
We do love to compare. And the critics from, what's it called? Cinema Score, they gave it a B.
That's not bad. What about the
And
tomatoes?
the tomato score critics, they gave it a 62%
62%.
The critics?
in the critics.
Oh, that's higher than I thought it was going to be for the critics.
So that's still what, fresh?
Yeah, that's fresh.
That's still fresh, right?
Yeah, 60s fresh. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
60s fresh.
And then the audience?
Yeah. The audience gave it a surprising 85%.
You guys keep saying
85%.
surprising. It's a great movie. It's fun, fast paced. Well, that leads us into the box office. I definitely want to know because it is one of the biggest flops financially
Yes.
for Marvel.
And I think this movie, it's tricky with like the audience score. The audience score gave it a what?
85.
85%. And this movie has the lowest opening of any Marvel movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
The previous record was Hulk
The
at 55 million. Yep.
I know my Marvel history. I really do.
So at the time of this recording, the movie is at 47 million domestically. Lowest opening for a Marvel movie ever. The previous record was, as Adolfo said, 55 million.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at 57 million internationally for a global total of 110, which is pretty bad for a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Considering the budget was $200 million.
That's not good.
It's not good per se, but
It's not good.
the
It's not-
people
There's
the
no
peop-
per se.
So kind of like what I was trying to say was that the movie didn't do good numbers its opening weekend, but the audience score is high, so the sample size is very small. Not a lot of people watched it, but the people who did watch it liked it. Kudos to them for that.
But do they like it enough to rewatch it?
And a problem with these
let's
numbers,
talk
the numbers
about
are the numbers are skewed because like the strike. The movie had no
I was about to bring that up.
the movie had no marketing up until the release.
I did not hear any marketing for this movie. Honestly, I was thinking about that. I was like, I feel like I've not heard of anything online about the Marvels from like Marvel, Disney, all the whatever organization Disney like owns. I was like, what the hell, bro? Like, why have I not heard shit?
Yeah,
but
if you think about it, the only real marketing we ever saw was in the theaters for previews.
and it
Like a
barely
preview.
ramped up this past week. Like this past week when it came out, like I started seeing like the trailer, and they had Iron Man, they had Captain America, they had Nick Fury in the trailer, like the trailer that just came out.
Yeah.
I'm like, now you guys try. Now you guys are trying to like hype up the movie.
Yeah.
Which I do think with the great. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the cinema score is really bad. When you said it's a B, is a pretty bad. Like for legs wise, like it means that it's probably not gonna have good legs. Like
No.
but I do think it's gonna have better legs just because the word of mouth. I think people really did enjoy the movie,
Yeah.
and now people are gonna be more curious to be like, oh, let me go watch this movie because it is the shortest. It's one of the. I'm not gonna say it's the shortest. 'Cause I'm not too sure.
Hour
But
and
it is,
47 minutes.
it's one
Yeah,
of
it
the
was only-
shortest Marvel movies
It was
ever.
only like 110.
But you know what's even crazier is that this guy gave it a C minus, and to bring up our theater experience, this guy went to watch it twice. This guy has not watched a movie twice in a long time.
Did you really?
Yeah, he went to watch it twice,
I
bro.
said that yesterday.
I don't look at your messages. Why?
I went and watched it Friday night when I was in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, he went to go watch it in another city.
So I went to
we
Colorado.
go to other cities.
Do you remember when I went to? You know how I was saying I went to Colorado Springs to buy Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
I bought my Pokemon cards. I went to Whataburger, and there was a Regal Theater right next to the Whataburger.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna watch Captain
Fuck it.
Marvel, or I'm gonna watch the Marvels now. Like I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched it, did my whole thing, and then I went on a date. And when I went on the date, the girl was like, "Oh, do you want to watch the Marvels? Let's go to one of those dinner and movie places."
Oh. See, that's acceptable.
No,
But, like, no.
He went because he was horny on the time.
Yeah,
man.
and I
Which
said
will
it.
be
I
giving out the awards. Trust me, the awards are coming. We
They're
didn't forget
coming,
about y'all. The
no.
horniest person is definitely.
Yeah, I
Angel,
admitted
but-
it. I was like, dude, I'm watching it because I'm horny. Like,
Watch it.
I'm sorry. No,
Like, what?
I didn't tell her about the podcast.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, no, there's not gonna be a second date.
There's going to be a third though.
Yeah, so I did watch it twice. My first theater experience, empty.
Oh, that's crazy because mine was packed.
My theater was
Packed,
empty.
bro. Honestly, when I saw my theater was packed, I was like, "There's no way it's just gonna make 50 million," because it was packed.
So I think my theater experience was a little unique and I don't want to get into politics or anything, but I watched the movie down in Colorado Springs.
It's pretty white.
In
It's
Colorado
the home of
Springs-
the KKK.
Yep, I was about to say Colorado Springs is white conservative.
100%. It is.
Like Captain Marvel's probably everything they go against. Like,
That's why I'm
uh,
also surprised because the 85%, bro, anybody can rate the movie even if they didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Because Captain Marvel got like bombarded by the incels, as they call themselves.
my theater experience was a little skewed in that sense, where I feel like if I would have watched it anywhere else, like there would have been, a decent showing.
Like in Boulder.
So my theater was empty the first time around. The second time around, I mean, I was having dinner, so I was like watching the movie, like, as I ate, but
Chowing down, you fat
Yeah.
fuck.
You know what though? I really do have a very funny theater experience. I came in like 10 minutes late. The movie wasn't playing. It was a black screen with the Windows bar at the bottom. So we came in, me and my friends, and we were there just watching. And like
can't say that we
20 minutes later, bro, the guy comes out. He's like, our manager up there working on it, whatever. But just to let you guys know, once we get it going, no trailers, just straight into the movie. We're like, yeah, everybody was cheering, clapping.
trailers.
Yeah. And then we were all saying like, oh, while we're doing this, let's put the episode of Loki on. Like we were like all joked around because
Yeah.
it just came out that same night. But what pissed me off is that they started it and the trailers came on, and I was like, bro, what? You lied straight to our faces.
you know what's funny? We've had bad luck at that theater.
With what?
Do you remember when we went to watch Shang-Chi?
Oh yeah, and they started it, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta restart it because there's
But that
still
was a
fuckers
special
coming in."
occasion because that was like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, no, but like if I had a quarter for every time it happened to me at a theater, I'd have 50 cents, which isn't a lot.
It didn't happen to you. It happened to me.
I said we.
No,
We're
okay.
a team. How was your theater experience?
It was all right. I went here in town. Theater was all right. I went with my cuñado.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You went, yeah.
I'm
How
in
was
the
it? How did you
ghetto.
like it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
No, he also gave it a C minus.
He also gave it a C minus?
We talked about it after. He said he didn't enjoy it.
I just put like Andrew's face right here, like with a C minus.
Dude, I'll give you a picture. Oh yes.
Like you can't go take a screenshot on Facebook or Instagram.
The top half is full. I mean, nobody ever really sits fucking like straight.
No, you don't know. Remember we went to watch Flower Moon and it was like people were like this for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's brave, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it was pretty full. I didn't enjoy it.
You're crazy. I still do love to give away awards, and
we'll
it's award
start with-
season.
Is
Yeah.
there really a horny on the timeline for this one?
No, yeah, there is 100%. But we're starting out with the MVP, baby. The best of the best. I want to know the best of the best, sir.
Kamala
That's from Kamala Khan, baby.
Kamala Khan?
Higher, faster, further, baby.
Damn.
I think I said that wrong. Higher, further, faster, baby.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kamala Khan, 100%. She made the movie.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, what's your best?
Who's yours? Yours is just something stupid like the cat, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna say something.
No, I was actually gonna give it to Brie Larson, Captain Marvel.
Oh,
No,
that's
shut up.
surprising.
No. She has such a flat face.
No, she
And
had
by,
a way.
and by that I mean she never shows emotion.
No, she did. She showed more emotion in this movie than the Captain Marvel movie.
Nah, she
Yeah.
probably
It's a
did,
way
but
better movie than Captain Marvel.
it probably was, and don't remember. But this movie was.
That's why you should write shit down. That's why I have my letterbox. You guys don't remember shit, and that's why you're.
No, I have my
that's what,
letterbox.
No, because the Flash, you were wrong about that. But that's besides the point.
Even if you wrote it down, you think you remember?
Yeah, because when you
Oh, my
rate-
letter grade, you
I
mean?
know.
Oh, you said letterbox. I was like,
Yeah, letterbox. That's why you
On his
write it down.
letterbox, he writes notes.
Yeah, I write the notes, and so that way I'm raking shit, and I know that's way it's
yeah.
more scientific.
I don't do
Damn,
it. I just,
You
I
should
just write.
because
should be
that's
doing
why
that
you're
too.
inconsistent with your letter.
I probably should because I have rewatched a lot of my list.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go through all the fucking movies and everything because I need to do that.
Well,
I
you know
haven't-
what?
I haven't ranked, but
The anti MVP, the worst character of the Marvels. I know who he's gonna say just because of his reaction to us. But
Yeah.
go ahead and say it.
My anti MVP is Kamala Khan. I thought she was horrible.
That's crazy. She was the
Like
hardest
I think her acting she was trying way too hard in some scenes.
Yeah, that's the point. Literally,
And,
that was like her character.
I think in certain scenes, meaning like she was fangirling.
No, not even the fangirling. Like I get that because we saw that in Miss Marvel in the show.
Yeah.
But just like the way she expressed her tone sometimes, and I didn't like her character. I thought she was
That's funny because the way you talk about her is me with Brie Larson.
Really?
She would be my anti MVP.
Oh yeah, you did say you thought her emotions were flat and her face was flat.
Everything.
I don't have an anti MVP. I like the whole cast, even the villain. The villain
That's crazy.
was great.
Even the villain
Yeah.
was great.
I don't like her either.
She was okay.
She
I
was
feel like
way better than a lot of the villains that were forgettable.
she's definitely like not a forgettable villain because she what she did leads to further implications down the road.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
But,
we'll talk about that in the spoilers.
I just wish her power scaling was my issue with her was the power scaling, but that doesn't make her my anti MVP.
That's fine. We do have a horny on the timeline award. Playa. Well, I was gonna give it to Valkyrie. I thought that was the easiest one.
Yeah, I thought that was the easiest one too.
You're gonna give it to Angel?
I guess, yeah.
I'll give it to Angel.
I thought
I don't
that-
see anybody I can give it to.
Without spoiling too much.
That pegged the movie down for me actually. That scene.
That's
But
crazy.
we'll talk about that
That
in the.
literally has like.
All right,
And the spoilers.
let's get into the spoilers because we already talked about everything else.
Well, before we get into the spoilers, guys, we do have the sponsor of today's video.
Deskpop. That's us.
Yes, sir.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. We just hit 1,000 subscribers. So
1,000.
So thank you guys for that. We're on the road to 2,000. It's only up from here, baby.
So, guys, we are going into the spoiler zone.
Wait.
All spoilers all the time. What were you gonna bring up with the spoilers?
Oh,
The Valkyrie scene.
The Valkyrie scene. That just felt out of place.
Well, they needed a place for the scrolls, and she called the one person that she trusts in the universe.
That's the one person in the whole
Yes,
universe. she
obviously.
trusts.
I don't know if you can tell, but they.
I'm not gonna lie. I was.
She's also an immigrant, place of lost homage. So it'd be-
Refugees, my boy.
Yeah, she's
refugee mode. They have a name.
Yeah. So it'd be kind of obvious that she'd be the first one.
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a lip on lip.
They should have, but I think Disney's scared. I think
Disney's scared.
yeah.
Disney's scared. But
I-
I was expecting it. I was like, oh, it's coming. It's coming.
The implication is there though. They definitely have some.
A little tongue,
This guy's too horny. I don't know why you hated that scene. It was literally just a scene in the movie just to progress the story
It
forward.
was literally there for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like that scene was out of place, and the reason I pegged this movie down also a bit is because of the whole mini subplot with the scrolls. Nothing about Secret Invasion was brought up.
No, because these are Skrulls on another planet. But even they said it in Secret Invasion that they try to they're trying to find other homes on other planets.
That's the thing. They said it in Secret
yeah, but
Invasion. It
even-
would have been nice to re-bring it up here.
Even
What?
the guy that was ruling that spot, the king, whatever, president, whatever you want to call him.
He's a emperor, I think, but yeah.
Even he said that when they lost their planet, everybody's scattered and they don't know where everybody's
Across
at.
the galaxy.
Yeah.
You just
so-
don't pay
But
attention.
Nick Fury knows.
Yeah, he does.
Nick Fury knows. So it should have been brought up somehow where even in that
what
scene,
way?
I would have preferred if she reached out to Nick Fury. Because then it would have connected Secret Invasion with the Marvels a little more.
It did.
I guess.
Where she's like, hey, these guys need a home. Can you help them?
Well, no, the thing is that she brought up Valkyrie because she has a literal city
Yeah,
for these people.
she has the
Yeah,
refuge-
New Asgard.
town, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
It wasn't for Earth. It was just for New Asgard to bring in those refugees. 'Cause that was a
Yeah,
lot.
it's
That
like
was not even
it's like
100.
being in like New Zealand. You know, nobody gives.
Another thing that really killed the movie for me was the I don't know if you guys noticed it, but the CGI in certain scenes.
It didn't bother me. Like
I
San
didn't
Tiende,
really-
it was
I
pretty
didn't-
good.
Yeah, I didn't really notice.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
better than most.
the scene where they're switching powers
Yeah.
and she's falling from the sky and it's Monica flying up to save her. It was just Monica's like in place and the background behind her moving. Like I thought that looked pretty bad. It was like Wonder Woman.
I don't know. It looked pretty good.
It
to
didn't
me.
look that bad
Yeah,
because
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I honestly think the Flash had worse CGI.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Did you not see like
Did
the
you
baby
not see the babies?
CGI?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
come on, my brother. Like, and even like in the Coliseum, bro. Like, it's way worse CGI than the Marvels.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I think-
because we do talk about CGI a lot. I'll give you that one, but
No, I wouldn't give that to him. It had good CGI.
Well, you just said you didn't notice it.
Yeah, because no, I didn't notice that it was bad. Is what I said.
I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but it was like
you're saying
it
it
was
was bad
noticeable.
that
You're
you
saying
gave
it
it a
was
C minus.
I said it was noticeable.
You say it's bad enough to give it a C minus.
all right,
It is bad enough to give
No, it's not because you gave the Flash a
B. But I didn't think the Flash has worse CGI.
Oh, it has worse CGI 100%. If you look at the babies.
If the babies is your only
Coliseum
argument,
and
and the
literally everything. Like I can show you a bunch of scenes from the Flash that was like really.
I can. That's like not even a good argument because I can.
Because even the director was like, "Yeah, we made the CGI bad on purpose." Come on, bro. Like, how are you gonna say that?
I could say the same thing for the Marvels. I could put up a compilation of the Marvels and the bad
There's
CGI.
no way. No, they had way better CGI.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Like even
I
the
like we're
fi-
still talking about it while we.
Yeah, because like it's such a bad argument.
there's that one there too. So that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's just it's such a like everything that he's pegging this movie for, he can peg the Flash for. But he gave the Flash like 3 letter grades, like better, which is crazy to me.
I mean, it's one letter grade.
Yeah, no, C minus, C plus, or C plus, B minus.
It's still
B, B
it's
plus.
one letter.
Yeah, but like there's like 3 different letters in that like.
No, it's all the same letter.
No,
There's
but
tears to it.
Tears.
Tiers. Yeah, it's still the same letter,
Okay,
but
it's
different
6 tiers away.
Okay, there you go.
That's crazy.
You know what I didn't like because now that you made me mad with yours. Hey,
The fight scenes.
no,
No, I don't.
What? No.
The fight scenes was great.
that
Everybody was
place,
unique.
that planet they went to where they're singing.
That was the
she's
one
a
part
princess.
that fell off.
Is that Asian? I don't know if that's.
The one where she's married.
Yeah, the guy she's married to, is he someone?
Yeah, he's a Korean pop star.
Okay, so
K-pop.
K-pop.
Like, he's
star.
a famous
Yeah, because I figured.
Like he can.
Why
sing.
you had Koreans in your theater or what?
He's
No.
like, because when he came up, everybody started cheering, and I was like, "What's going on?"
I just figured like because I've never seen him before, and I
Yeah.
figured he'd be somebody.
No, he's a big pop star, like big K-pop.
K-pop.
Okay, well, talking about that, I didn't like that scene at all.
Yeah, the one scene that I thought was out of place, maybe because it
And,
didn't
well,
feel
I
like
guess
a
I didn't like the
musical.
entire planet, is what I.
Yeah, the whole music thing just fell off.
The whole music, the singing, the only part that I found funny was when he started speaking normally, and she's like, he can
Bilingual.
talk, and he's bilingual.
I knew that was gonna be the case
That's
too.
the only thing
I
I
saw
like.
that coming.
Like that was their like cop out for like not.
Yeah,
But
saying
I
it.
knew that was gonna be the cop out because I was gonna be like, oh, for sure he's bilingual.
Yeah, yeah.
And well, they even brought it up a little bit. He was like, oh, he went to school for something. I don't
They've
know.
been doing
Well, I
that a
think they were
lot.
just joking.
They did that with Ant-Man 2, in Quantum Mania, where they're like, "Oh, he's bilingual," or they
and
like
the cops-
translate with the juice or whatever.
yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
The other thing I didn't like the cats. I hated the cats.
What? The cats were like the best part.
No,
This
I
guy
fucking
is
hated
the
all of it.
weirdest motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
The one cat, okay. The 75 other cats,
That was a little nasty.
I mean, cats. It's like any other animal. They
no,
you
no,
know,
I hate cats.
they reproduce.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, the cat was already established in the first movie, so now like it was a surprise.
I thought it was a smart integration, especially because they showed it in the movie where they like early in the movie where he got the 2 guards and the 2 guards came down on Earth
Yeah.
with Kamala Khan and all that.
And he threw them up and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Oh, I like that one cat because they kept bringing him up and doing like it kept showing different things. I didn't like seeing like the other 40 cats.
I didn't like the choreography for the fight scenes. I get that
crazy.
Captain Marvel's not like hand to hand like combat. You know, she relies a lot on her powers, but I feel like she should still have like, or at least make it look good. Maybe,
I mean, it was
think
obvious that they couldn't use their powers because they were fucking switching places, so they had
Yeah.
to do hand-to-hand combat.
They had to.
But even before that, we saw the sequence where they're in the ship, like practicing their switching.
Yeah.
So you'd think that they would have gone.
I
know,
mean, you
But
practice for
they
a
were
couple hours.
they were practicing. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that
come
too.
on,
They were
Angel.
also practicing hand-to-hand combat as they were fucking using their powers,
Yeah.
so they can
Because I wouldn't.
go in because they know they're gonna be fucking in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
So when they switch, they can just go right into it.
yeah. I mean,
Because they don't want to be constantly switching.
Do you
Bro. That'd
think-
be crazy.
okay, so
This guy's like,
the power scaling with Captain Marvel, I thought was a little weird. And let me ask you guys this question: do you think Captain Marvel could have 1v1'd her? soloed her?
No, because of the bracelet. She was sucking her powers.
Yeah, that.
You think that bracelet, just the one alone, is enough for?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
was
saw
sucking
it.
her powers.
She
We literally
already,
saw
she
it
already lost
in the video,
battle
in the-
twice by herself.
to her. Yeah.
That's crazy because she 1v1 Thanos with the gauntlet.
No, I know. I don't think.
Yeah,
you're
but it
understanding,
wasn't
though.
sucking her powers
She
up.
was sucking the
It
powers.
literally
do you think-
drained her. It weakened her.
Do you think Thanos could have done that?
No, because
'Cause
he
would've
didn't
done
have
it.
that. Yeah,
He would have done it.
I mean, he could have if one of the stones
You don't
is
know how
what gave the powers to Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but we've never seen the stones take powers away. So all the reasons that he gives for like giving this a bad grade are
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
actual reasons.
Like for me, it was multiple things, but you
Yeah.
it's just
I did give him multiple
Stupid.
reasons.
No,
the fighting
but-
was bad.
It's
The CGI was bad.
So I thought that was the worst CGI in the whole movie was the end credit scene. 100%.
what was it again?
It was Beast coming out with Monica Rambeau.
right.
The Beast, like the Beast CGI looked so bad.
terrible.
Yeah,
he looked terrible.
Like-
He looked as if
it was just
like a toy.
No, it looked like Marvel did it from scratch instead of going off. of
yeah,
Fox.
well,
maybe
they
from
just like
scratch.
did it so fast. Like I was like,
I'm
You know what?
surprised-
You know what it reminded me of? Like the Monsters Inc.
No.
but worse. Like more saturated, like more contrast.
No.
It was like a live action version of.
I think the problem was the shade of blue for me.
maybe.
Well, it's just crazy that like
It was like a really
20
dark
years
blue.
ago, it looked good. And how are you gonna tell me 20 years later it looks like shit?
You think they couldn't use the?
That's what I'm saying.
do you
Like,
think
why
that-
didn't they use the Fox one? Did you get the meme that I sent? The Ahí está tu héroe?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, it's because she's called the Annihilator.
She's called the Annihilator. So that was from Spider-Man 3. Where he's like, there's your hero.
But okay, I thought that was pretty badass because we saw it from the view of the Kree, where they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker like destroyed our planet," and like I
Yeah.
felt like that could have been a horror movie where like she comes in and we see it from the point of view of the villain, and she like you just see her seeing like Captain Marvel just kick ass, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like she's just out here destroying these guys.
Where does this rank? We didn't even bring this up. MCU ranking.
Oh, I think it's like 12 to 14 and somewhere around there.
I don't have them ranked.
Yeah,
You don't have any of your MCU movies ranked? None of them?
No,
crazy.
That's
But yeah,
crazy. I
it's
have this
low.
movie.
It's low.
I have it at 19.
That's not bad either.
So it's like middle of the pack.
I don't know what it would be at, but it's low.
Low? Like lower than 19?
I don't know because I don't know how many movies are.
33?
Okay, yeah, it's down there.
No way.
It's last.
No way.
No. I'm saying it's
Oh, you said it's
low.
down there. So I was like,
it's low. You said how many movies?
I think it's
That's
like
33.
33?
33. Yeah, it's probably
So
like
30?
20 like you.
19? No, 19's middle of the pack.
Yeah, that's great.
Is it?
Yeah, because I mean, compared to 33 movies, yeah.
A C is middle.
I mean, cracking. I'm not gonna say cracking my top 10 for MC movies is hard.
It's hard.
With 33
I was looking
movies?
at it. It's hard.
But like cracking the bottom 10 is really hard too because like there's
Yeah,
really
I
bad
guess-
movies.
I guess it's in the middle.
So I'll just just so people know, my bottom two are Thor: The Dark World and The Incredible Hulk. But I don't think there's ever gonna be an MCU project that
For
bad.
some reason, I heard The Incredibles and I was like, was that in the MCU? I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, so those are my bottom two are Thor: The Dark World and The Incredible Hulk, and I don't think we're ever going to get an MCU movie as bad as that. Even if this movie's doing bad numbers, we brought it up that it's down to the fact that there was no
writers.
marketing, the strike.
And also, I feel like comic book movies just this year have just been on a downtrend. I think people are getting tired of it.
You
Even
know-
with good movies, because I thought The Flash was good too. I thought Ant-Man, it was a horrible ending, but like, it was the worst
it was
ending.
it was a worst ending.
What other comic book movies came out this year that?
So-
Guardians was good. Spider-Verse was good for me.
Well,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Spider-Verse was good too. I don't think it's the fact that comic book movies have gotten worse. We talked about this. I think it's just people have options.
I don't know if we talked about the ending, but like,
We did.
no, the ending where they defeat the villain, and then
Yeah,
she's
we
like,
haven't even talked about it. You guys
because,
just
yeah, let's just talk about it real quick because I thought it was a great emotional ending because I read somewhere that they were like Guardians of the Galaxy was a great movie. Do we remember the villain? No. And I think this movie you don't have to remember the villain because it wasn't about the villain. It was about these three characters going on this journey of found family.
Yeah.
And I don't. That's why like the villain for me, like I didn't give an N7P because I thought they did what they were supposed to do.
the ending did elevate my grade for this movie because
He's like, I was gonna give it an F, but you know what? You know what, baby? They brought me back.
no, let's talk about it. We didn't even talk about it. So the ending, I liked the whole sequence where
It was cool how all three of them.
Kamala was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find others. You know,
I like how she still has the iPad.
So,
Like, it was on my couch.
Did she have an eye patch when she did the whole?
no,
Nick
not
Fury?
the eye patch, the iPad.
No, I know, but I'm saying did
No.
she have
No,
an
she
eye
just
patch?
had the beanie.
Yeah, she had
She's
like
the beanie and
like
the
a
trench
headband
coat.
or something.
That's
That's something I didn't expect to see. What's her face?
So let me
Steinfeld,
lead into that. So I like how Marvel has been leading into this.
Yeah.
We've been getting hints about it. We saw it in Captain America or Falcon and Winter Soldier. We saw it with the nephew. We saw it obviously in Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Hawkeye,
with Denise.
Doctor
With
Strange.
Denise, with Doctor Strange, with Ant-Man. And it finally came to fruition. This was I was a little surprised that it was in this movie, but yeah, it finally came to fruition. She goes and talks to. You got to leave me into it.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, but I forgot her name.
Oh,
She goes and talks.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. That's what it is.
Okay, so she.
You know what's funny? Why would it be her the one that recruits everybody?
Well, because she's the fangirl, so like,
She's the one who got inspired.
Like, well-
I guess, yeah. And then she has a little iPad too,
Yeah.
so she can see everybody.
and like it's just ripping off like Nick Fury's like
Oh,
whole,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I think they're trying to. Since Kamala Khan and Iman Vellani is a big like fangirl, like they want to just give that to her. Like I think that was just like, hey, you've been doing great. We're gonna give you this scene where you're just recreating the whole Nick Fury scene. I thought it was
I
really
fuck
cool.
with it. I fucks with it.
I thought it was
And
really. I
she
didn't. I
named-
was not expecting Kate Bishop. That was crazy.
She so yeah,
We're
so
gonna see
she.
Yelena.
She's so beautiful, bro.
She bad, bro.
No, we're
I
not gonna
love
see
Haley.
Elena.
Why not?
She's Thunderbolts, my boy.
Oh, she is.
Not yet,
Well, I
Avengers.
did want to like talk about that because not that ending, like the ending where I knew Monica was gonna sacrifice herself because she even said it beforehand. She was like, "I have to go in and close it from inside." And when she
then-
said that, I was like, "Oh, she's getting stuck."
Yeah,
There's no
well, she
doubt.
even says it. She's like, "Oh, I knew this was gonna happen all
Yeah.
along."
So I'm like, for me, I'm like, Brie, come on. Like, how do you not know that she's gonna have to like close it from the inside? That's one. Like, I'm like, come on, Brie, you gotta be. Smart.
Did she have to close it from the inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she even said it like from the
It's 'cause
beginning.
she was like pulling, like
Yeah.
No,
like pulling it.
she was pushing, wasn't she?
It
Because she
doesn't
was on
matter.
the
She was
inside.
closing it.
She was doing. She was closing it, but she's doing.
That's what I was wondering. If she was on this side of it, she could have pulled it.
Do you think this is going to cause an incursion? Because
I
you
was
know that when
yeah.
somebody stays in a universe for too long, then an incursion happens.
Yeah.
And so do you think this is where it's all heading to where like we have
This is where we see Mobius.
Well, this is one. This would be what the second incursion, because we already saw the one with Multiverse of
start,
Madness.
like the start, because this is where somebody different is in a different multiverse. Somebody's in a universe.
No,
that
I wouldn't say it's a start, because the start would have been in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, but he's not like he didn't stay in that universe. So like an incursion wouldn't have enough time to happen. If that makes
'Cause
sense. Like Monica's stuck in this
Isn't
universe.
that the end credit scene for Multiverse of Madness where Clea shows up?
Yeah.
And she's like, "There's an incursion."
That's what I'm saying. We have all these like end credit scenes that we've seen that have not paid off, man.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. Do you think that's gonna be a problem, where it's gonna like sneak up on you and it's like, oh man, we have like all these things that are unresolved?
I think like the only thing
It's all
that's
gonna come up eventually.
I feel like all these end credit scenes are meant for like years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Because the same with Avengers or Guardians, where Thanos was like, "I'll do it myself," and then he didn't actually do it until like 5 years later.
6 years later. Yeah, but
We'll
the
all
thing
see
is
it
like
back eventually.
years. Like when does Kang Dynasty come out? 2025. 6? Oh, it did get pushed.
2025 is
Yeah.
Blade,
Yeah, yeah.
New World, and Thunderbolts.
So let's say we've got 2 years, 2.5 years, because it's the end of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot in 2.5 years.
No, that's just 5 movies because there's only one next year. We even talked about it.
I know, which is even worse. Like if it was like 2 or 3 movies next year,
Yeah.
like then there would be more time to set it up. But I hope it does pay off, because it needs to. Because Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars are going to be, I think, bigger than Infinity War and Endgame. All right, guys, and that is our review of the Marvels. Let us know down below in the comments, what did you think of the movie? What implications does this have for the MCU? And we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
This is